from around the world now call Pattaya home. Rain went to the Cosy Beach area near Jomtien to meet the founder of the Wishing Well, a small restaurant that's been a landmark here for more than a decade.
Well, joining us now is Richard Ridge, and Richard is actually the founder and the owner here of the Wishing Well. And Richard, you've been here a long time, haven't you?
10 years. Some people would say too long, actually, but 10 years, yes. There was hardly anything in the street at all when I first came. I was the first restaurant in the street, but it was a wonderful place to settle. It was, we're only 5 minutes away from Pattaya, 5 minutes away from Jomtien. Just a wonderful place to be, this small area. But of course it's grown over the last 10 years.
So Richard, tell me, how did you find out about Pattaya and Thailand?
Well, like a lot of guys, I originally came over on holiday. I holidayed twice here previously, and then circumstances were such back in my homeland that I didn't feel I was experiencing quality of life there, and I knew quality of life exists in Pattaya. And I was fortunate enough to find this area which offers very good quality of life. I would say if you're coming to Pattaya chasing anything, chase quality of life. And if you're looking for love and affection, get yourself a dog.
Now, you've got a great dog, haven't you?
I have, yes.
Tell me about your dog.
Well, he's fat and he's greedy and he's also lazy, so he fits in perfectly with the atmosphere of Pattaya. Yeah.
Now, you said you've been here 10 years, and I guess this whole area, and I guess Pattaya as a whole, has evolved quite a bit in that 10 years.
I've seen a lot of changes, and particularly in this area, but fortunately it hasn't changed to the extent that it's as wild or as crazy as what Pattaya is. You can still get, you know, a restful, peaceful holiday in this area if you want, but Pattaya is only 5 minutes away. So I'd say the magic of Pattaya in general is that you can live any lifestyle that you want and change it on a daily basis. That's the magic that Pattaya possesses.
Now, I've been here to the Wishing Well a couple of times, and it seems to me that you have a lot of regular customers and friends who come to see you here. Is it one of those places?
Well, it is. I get people who've been to Pattaya once tend to return 2 or 3 times in that year. And if a place is giving good service and good value and they're having fun, they'll always return.
And families as well.
We get a lot of families here, a lot of couples. There are more and more coming every year, which is a good thing in my opinion. And there's so much for children to do here. Last year I brought my family over, my daughter, her husband and 3 grandchildren, and they had the best holiday they'd ever had.
Now, when it comes to the food here, it's good English traditional food.
It is. You've got to stick to what you know. I'm not going to try and say that we do anything really fancy or outrageous or international. We are basically a traditional English restaurant, but we do it very, very well. And we have a lot of people from all over the world that visit this area, predominantly Russians at the moment, the same as most of Pattaya. And a lot of the people don't even recognise what's on the menu. But once they've eaten here once, they'll come back again.
Give me a description. What's your favourite thing on the menu?
Well, I like my New Zealand cod. I'm basically an egg and chips man. We have got other things which are, you know, a bit more appetising than that for most people, but I like basic food, but well done. And the cod and chips is a big favourite amongst everybody because it's New Zealand cod.
And you got pies, and you have
we've got all the traditional stuff as well. We've got, you know, steak and kidney pies. One of the things that we do that perhaps a lot of other restaurants of my standing don't do is we do everything that should be from a potato is from a potato. We do real chips here, not French fries, and we do baked potatoes, roast potatoes, boiled potatoes. Everything that should be from a potato is from a potato. I like to watch the girls peeling the potatoes in the kitchen, you know, it gives me a sense of power. It's good, yeah.
Now, how did you come up with the name The Wishing Well?
Well, The Wishing Well, when I originally took on this building, we had a wishing well in the grounds. It was very old, very decrepit, and in fact we had to knock it down quite quickly before it fell down. But that was the inspiration behind the name, The Wishing Well. And of course, it's a very English name, The Wishing Well. But what I didn't want to do, because I wanted people from all around the world to feel welcome and want to come in here, I didn't want to give it a particularly English signs, English flags, Bob's place, Dave's place, you know. I want people to know that everyone is welcome to come in here. You know, when